Welcome back to See the Wood Turn, and look what we have here. We have a steady rest. Now I got this on eBay from a seller that has sold several of them, and he has 100% positive feedback. So I read a bunch of reviews. It seems like everybody's pretty happy with them, so I thought I'd give it a try. These things are pretty expensive. In fact, I'll show you another one that was hundreds of dollars. We have this one here. I don't know the brand off the top of my head. I do apologize. It weighs a ton. It's all steel. But right out of the box, it needed to be modified, believe it or not. I'll show you right here. None of these were running true. The wheels wanted to go off the wood or go sideways. So he had to shim every one of these spots here where it was bolted to the ring. So I don't know if this is just got warped or whatever. But yeah, brand new out of the box, had to shim every one of them to make it run true. But anyway, I mean, it's good. You know, it works perfectly fine. It's a nice unit. It's a big unit, and it gets used on the big one-way over here. However, I know that we spent a good chunk of money on this thing, and we wanted another one for the shop. I wanted one for my lathe that I'm on all the time, and that's why I was looking at other options. So I did a lot of searching and chose to go with this unit right here. I will try to put a link for the eBay, the guy that I bought it from. First of all, I gotta be honest, I have not used it at all yet. I just took it out of the box and set it up, which I will say was extremely easy. Everything was assembled except for the two bolts that bolt the two halves together. So he had it apart so it could be packed a little bit easier, not being such a big box. And of course, I loosened all these arms up and pulled them out just a little bit just to see. It came all tight in the middle. So yeah, assembling it was a piece of cake. It seems very sturdy on there, so that's good. The block fit in perfectly fine, no issue there. And yeah, so far I'm extremely happy with it, but of course I have not used it in all fairness. However, we will be using it soon, but I'm waiting for the one-way hollowing system. Once I get that, we'll get that set up, and then we'll be able to put this thing to use. I might use it for something before that, some smaller stuff, but basically I got it for doing hollow forms with the one-way hollowing system. Now we do have the Jameson hollowing system. There's the capture bar right there that goes on the back part of the lathe, and here's the D-ring part of it and the cutting tip up there, and of course it's got the laser arm here. So we have this one here, and this once again gets used on the one-way over here. However, I do not like the Jameson system. The reason I don't like it is this thing is just not built strong enough. When you have the tool in there and you're cutting with it, maybe I'll do a video of that sometime, this whole arm that sticks out that way flexes, and these things actually open up. I mean, it flexes so much, even if you're trying to be careful. But if you're dealing with hardwood or you're going in deep, then this thing is just not strong enough, in my opinion. And we did modify. We got some acrylic on here to make it slide a little bit easier. The tool, the D-ring that sits in there, the captured ring. But yeah, there's a lot of flex in this thing. I'm not impressed with it whatsoever. I know a lot of people use them. I see a lot of videos with the Jameson hollowing system, and you know, not criticizing anybody else. If you like it, that's great. Personally, I just didn't think it was rugged enough, and that's why I decided I was not going to get that one for the other lathe. Right off the bat, I figured if they would have just used angle iron to build this, and we think we might modify this as well and put some angle iron to make this thing a little bit more durable so it won't flex like it does, that would make all the difference in the world. So that's a possibility. So when I went looking for one, that's what I was looking for, something that was a little bit more durable, stronger, and robust so it can't, you know, flex. And that's when I ran across the one-way one, which I was pretty happy with what I saw. So that's what I ordered. Asking why didn't we get a one-way right off the bat? Because we have a one-way lathe. Well, this is not the lathe I use. This is my friend's lathe here in my shop. And he did a lot of research, and he liked the Jameson rig, and that's why he went with it and not the one-way. But he did say the one-way hollowing system was his second choice. So that's, you know, that was his decision, and he does use it. He likes it. I don't think it's a totally bad system. It just could have been built a little stronger, and he agrees with that. So anyway, yeah, so far I like it. I don't know the quality of the bearings on here, but those can be replaced. Like I said, it was 100% positive feedback, so I'm sure they're pretty good, and we'll find out because this thing's going to be put to use quite a bit. It seems pretty accurate too. Like the cuts are really good. I don't see any play in there, but they do slide good if you loosen it up, so that's good. So it slides nice, but yet the tolerance is pretty good for wood. So yeah, so far I like it. It's a matter of putting it to use and seeing how it really works in the real world, and we will do that soon. But anyway, I thought I'd just show you that. I wanted to just test it out here as far as, you know, setting it up on the lathe. And this is for a 22-inch swing. He makes different sizes, so check it out. I'll try to find the link to the eBay page and put it in the description below, so you can check that out if you want. But anyway, thanks for swinging by. See the Wood Turn. Don't forget to check out the website at www.seethewoodturn.com. Have a great day, and stay tuned. When we get this thing up and running, you'll be able to see it in action.